Returning to the Coin Alert channel, I hope to see all of you again soon. Today I will be making yet another video about XRP, as you always have. I pray that today, no matter where you are in this vast and magnificent planet, you are all enjoying a fantastic day. XRP is what we're going to discuss. Here we have the one-day chart again. The current price is 287. I informed you in yesterday's video that the Bitcoin maxes were anticipating a Bitcoin decline. It did in fact occur, and the entire market went down with it. For that reason, we have incurred a loss. But when the weather turns red, you all know what to do. You can choose to do nothing or purchase the dip. As a result of this decline, XRP dropped to the 5th position. After a 4.24% decline, XRP fell in value as BNB and USDT rose. I think this is going to be short-lived, at least for now. Re-establishing its position as the third most popular cryptocurrency will be XRP's goal once it begins to gain traction. For now, I believe that it will topple Ethereum and then move on to topple Bitcoin. Keep in mind that the triggers are still there. They are still preparing for the XRP launch. Take Bitcoin, for example. The chart closely resembles XRP, reflecting Bitcoin's recent drop to 122,000. Bitcoin, though, is also likely to make a comeback. The remainder of the market will follow its upward trajectory once it begins to rise again. Nothing has changed, as far as I can tell. Stage 3 has begun for the upcoming season. Now is the time for us to make millions. In my opinion, Phase 3 has not yet begun. I maintain my belief that we are still in Phase 2. Even though Ethereum is doing better than Bitcoin, I still don't think we're at the end of this cycle. It's important to note that the alt season has not yet arrived. Important announcement. Bitcoin, valued at $811.7 million, was just dumped by BlackRock. After that, you'll notice cracking. Bitcoin was purchased today by BlackRock for $217.3 million. As for BlackRock, that isn't for sale. The people who buy from BlackRock, they're shifting their capital around and selling off their ETF holdings. In fact, it is the case. It will only be a matter of time until they begin to shift their investments away from Ethereum ETFs and towards Coinbase ETFs. I remain convinced that BlackRock will launch an XRP ETF, and that day is almost here. Peter Brandt predicts a negative future for the XRP price as traders become increasingly impatient. As soon as XRP starts to fall in price, they start dumping articles that make you question your investment decision. It appears that XRP is now in the red. It's time to change the subject. You might want to consider purchasing Bitcoin. They also enjoy embellishing that story. Even folks who have gone all in on Solana by selling all of their XRP will occasionally be seen. Bet the farm on link. To some, it will seem like they're purchasing Bitcoin. A store of value is the standard defense they use. That holds true for each and every cryptocurrency cycle. Angry people are only expressing themselves. I have no objection to that if they are merely venting and not attempting to promote XRP. I appreciate it when people express their frustrations in the comment section instead of selling their cryptocurrency, because that's a positive sign. The Swift executives were enthralled by XRP. What comes after XRP's demise? Ripple is a dead end, according to a Swift executive. As previously stated, they aim to remove you. So it's crucial to be mindful of their narrative manipulation, particularly when XRP's value is declining. Sell your XRP, they say. However, you are aware of the buyer's identity when you sell. The whales are currently purchasing it. Institutions will soon start purchasing XRP from you when you sell it. Sell at the right time. Many newcomers this year had naive hopes for XRP's performance. 1000 XRP. A retail XRP dealer is extremely irritated because of this and the dire economic situation on Main Street. Given the inevitable arrival of institutions and ETFs, my only hope is that they vent their frustration without actually selling. All we have to do is wait for the government shutdown to end. My point is that you should hold off on selling until such ETFs are operational. Hold off on cashing out until the ETFs launch, even if you intend to do so during this run. When the ETFs launch, there will be a significant inflow of capital. I'm telling you right now that XRP's price is going to skyrocket. It will be priced out of reach for most people. Everyone is now demanding various higher price points. Even the most conservative crypto advocates are shifting their focus from $6 to $8 XRP to $12 to $20 XRP. I believe there is still a significant distance to cover. Be mindful that Zach Rector did really mention $1,000 worth of XRP. He didn't mention $100 worth of XRP, since barring any unforeseen circumstances, XRP has a good shot at reaching $100 within this cycle. In the coming 3 months, XRP could reach $10 after nearly a year of consolidation. Moreover, 38% of the world's top 100 banks have adopted it. That is merely a portion of it. This is the official line of the United States government. It is the launch of ISO. Next, you have the exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and finally, the banks that are secretly employing XRP. Further, treasury corporations are purchasing XRP in bulk and storing it away for the long haul in XRP treasuries. When you add it all up, $10 feels ridiculously low compared to the price of XRP. That being said, banks have and will continue to utilize Ripple products. Banks no longer require SWIFT. Ripple doesn't require SWIFT, and thus, Ripple becomes a rival to SWIFT. Additionally, Ripple's speed and cost are known to be superior to SWIFT's. Then what are individuals going to do? Whatever is more convenient and less expensive will be their choice. Customers will no longer put up with the exorbitant fees associated with the SWIFT system and the associated days-long transaction processing times. What they're doing is just illogical. Upgrade cryptocurrency for XRP holders. It appears that October will be a breakout month. We are still anticipating the start of the major breakout, as I mentioned before, even though today could be a red day. In addition, I think it will happen around October. Going forward, I predict that many will position themselves ahead of those ETFs once XRP begins to recover. Due to the government shutdown, no one knows when services will go up at this moment. However, this does offer you more time to position yourself before that happens. The situation will change drastically once that occurs. The incoming cash isn't the only thing. Beyond that, it further establishes XRP's credibility among the institutions. Their perspective has shifted to that of a reliable investment.